you're in my truck. It's Erica with Not Your Average EDC. We're going over to the new property right now, and I wanted to bring you guys along to show you where the campers are going and how the whole setup is going to be. Our new place is like 10 minutes from our old place, which is cool. Yeah, so I figured I would just bring you along and show you everything and just kind of give you a quick backstory here. So I've mentioned that we're moving in with this older couple, Sharon and Bruce. I've known them since I was, I think, like 14 and a half. Sorry for these swinging things, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, so I'm 27 now, and I've known them since I was a teenager. I actually met Sharon at my first ever job when I was doing an internship to be a teacher. And then I ended up going to college to be a teacher too, all that good stuff. But yeah, so I was actually doing an internship with Sharon when I was like 14 and a half, when I was in high school. And I've known her for years and years, and the day after my 17th birthday, I was, we'll call it, I was given up by my mother in a parking lot in the town that I grew up in, and I've been on my own ever since. And yeah, so Sharon is one of the people that took me in when I was on the streets. She took me in, and I lived with her for quite a while. She's just a very good person. So I've known her for a long time, a very long time. And it's so funny that like 10 years later on the dot, I'm going back to live where I grew up a little bit. So really exciting. It's definitely out in the boonies. I wish that I could turn the camera around and show you guys like where we're driving right now, because you'd be like, man, this kind of looks like it's on a horror movie. It's just so... We out here in the boonies. But, yeah, Sharon and Bruce are very, very kind. They're kind of like old-fashioned. Most of you guys would call them rednecks, you know? But that's a lot of New Hampshire. It's just a lot of, like, rednecks, a lot of old... families, a lot of old farmland. New Hampshire's really rustic, you could call it. Very redneck, lots of hunting, lots of fishing, lots of self-sufficiency. You're kind of just like out here doing your thing. One of the places, I was homeless for quite a while and kind of hopping from house to house and living on the streets a little bit and stuff, but one of the places that I stayed was in a town called Hancock, and you're literally like a 45-minute drive from like any type of superstore or anything, or any type of grocery store even. You're like 45 minutes minimum from like a Walmart or a shopping center. So yeah, we out here. We're in Lineborough. We're in Lineborough, and it's I don't even know if they have like a town fucking dump. Such a small town, but we'll be there in like 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm so excited to show you guys our little setup here. It's gonna be really neat. We're gonna have so much content, so much use your shit content. Hopefully Sharon and Bruce don't mind being on camera, because I would love to show you guys what they look like. They're very sweet. Like I said, they took me in when I was just in a really bad place in my life, man. It's hard being a kid and being homeless. And the worst part is I had to drop out of college, and I never got to learn a lot of those like life skills from adults, because I was like literally on the streets or living with like really bad people, like really bad boyfriends, men that were like old enough to be my father, just to get by, you know? And I didn't learn those like fundamental foundation essentials on how to be an adult, like how to you know, financially keep yourself stable and stuff, and how to just do things that adults do. Granted, I know now, but man, that was a tough ride. It was more like survival mode in my teenage years, just trying to live, survive. I remember there was one point where I was living in this like disgusting fucking house, and it was so infested with ants that I would go to use my shampoo, and because it smelled fruity, there were ants in the shampoo. It was just like infested. We're here. And I would eat those Little Debbie Cosmic brownies for breakfast because I didn't have any money, and they made me wicked sick, so I would eat one of those. They were $1.79 at the T-Bird up the street, and I would eat one of those because it made me feel sick, and it would make me not eat for the rest of the day. It was just a fucked up, it's fucked up, but I'm in a much better place now. I got it back in here. This is a super sketchy spot. I will say the parking here is gonna kind of blow. I'm gonna use my camera because there's no sunlight. We're in the woods. There's no sunlight. All right, we'll stay here. Okay, let's get you guys out and show you what the deal is here. Gonna do a little bit of vlogging. All right, e-brakes on, we're in neutral, we're good to go. I got some stuff in the back of my truck that I gotta take out too. Okay, so I got a whole bunch of stuff back there to take out. My dad built those sawhorses by hand before I was born, I think. So those are old, but welcome home. So there's Nicole's camper. I wonder if I can find the spot where we crashed it. Not we, somebody else, but you get the point. Oh, I think it's covered up. Yeah, we covered it up with a tarp. Okay, so I can't show you that. That's Nicole's camper. Mine had the tire replaced last night, so it's getting towed here Sunday morning. So it's not here yet. But mine is going to go right here, which is really neat. So mine will go there. Right across from Nicole's, there's that's gonna be a straightaway to plow the snow out from us in the winter. So we're gonna keep that clear. That way Bruce can plow with that tractor. He can plow the snow right through. That way we can, you know, get in and out with our cars. The woods up here, we're going to fence in for the dogs. That's gonna be the dog yard. So we have to probably trim some trees down, cut some down, and then use some of them as posts actually to put fencing up, and that will be the new dog yard up on this hill, which they are going to love. I don't have a key to Nicole's camper, so I can't let you guys in. She has that. But here she is. It's honestly beautiful inside. So hers is the opposite of mine. Like hers on the outside needs a little bit of work and the inside is gorgeous and renovated. Mine on the outside is beautiful. And on the inside, it looks like a tornado blew through it. But we got our stuff getting started up here. Bruce has been using the tractor to clear this land out, to put our campers and stuff and to make everything level. So yeah. Welcome home. We out here. Old barn. So crazy being back here after 10 years. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. And I'll show you guys my camper as soon as it gets here. Like I said, Sunday morning is when it's getting towed here. It just needed the tire replaced. But this is where we're gonna be living, out in the woods. I will see you guys later. Go use your shit. Thank you for the support. Thank you for making this happen for us. We love you all so much. See you soon.